Right, hey, what's going on? GrooveSim back playing Doom the Dark Ages, and we get ready to head into Chapter 3. Chapter 2 was a doozy, and as I explained in Chapter 2, the very first part of it anyway, I had to break it down in 3 parts, and the reason is, while I do record in 4K, I discovered, unfortunately after the fact with the first chapter, that I uploaded and published on YouTube, that it edits in 4K with Share Factory, but it renders in 1920 by 1080p. Which, what the hell point is that? On my PlayStation 5, with my HK, my 4K, HK, 4K TV, HDR TV. I was going to say that, and then I thought 4K, and then I kind of mixed them together, didn't I? And called it HK. Anyway, Hunter Killer. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's just stop gabbing. Here's the thing. If I straight upload and publish, upload this recording to YouTube, it uploads in 4K and it gets rendered in 4K, okay? But if I use Share Factory to edit and add in intros and outros, transitions, etc., it is then capped at 1920 by 1080p. So I'm doing this. And briefly, I want to say again with the settings, the display settings, and specifically, because I noticed with Chapter 1, there was not just the recording, but as I was playing it, it seemed off with the settings. And so I went online today and I figured out, and I know a lot of people are complaining. It's an issue on all platforms, not just PS5, but Xbox and PC as well. And so I got some good tips online, and I switched off chromatic aberration as well as motion blur. I enabled colorblind rendering mode, choosing Tritanopia as the effect for effect. Anyway, and turn down intensity and streaks all the way. I want to see something here. Let's see what's streak. Yeah, I don't know. No. I'm not gonna mess with it. In the menus, it seems a bit darker, but during the game, it's not. It's fine. At least on mine, and hopefully it is on the other end, on the playback. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that again. Oh, wait, is that where I wanted that? No, that's not where I wanted that. Okay, let's get into it right now. Chapter 3, Barrier Core. Wait. Okay, Barrier Core. Here we go. Yes, on ultraviolence is what I was trying to say. Ultraviolence, yeah. I have 2 different playthroughs going. Alright, here we go.
systems online.
Link established.
Oh, alright. Now, really tight. Okay, I just want to get familiar with the controls because there's slightly different, I guess they call it an Atlan, right? Yeah. Slight attack and fires R2. R1 is heavy attack, okay. It has a dash, L2. What is my defensive barrier? Is that a human tank? Is that a human tank? Like, the demon's gonna be driving a tank, but maybe they do.
Through. The energy relay is under attack.
If that core explodes, the city goes with it. shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
Titans ahead. Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
Okay, I'm not...
Approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back. That core will explode. He needs to evacuate now.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The ground something disappeared from radar.
Okay, what happened to my weapon? My weapon?
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
I'm not quite getting how to counter these fuckers because there doesn't seem to be a way to parry them or block. The dash sort of works, but half the time I'm fumbling trying to use that. So I don't know what to do. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to restart checkpoint because this is fucked already.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
Yeah, that did it. Okay, this is some bullshit
He's
right
trying
here.
to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
Okay, I figured it out. I'm helping. As I destroy all their structures and their tanks. I'm just helping them. That's the way we're going. What?
Reports from the makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
Kick it like a football. Oh crap. Nearly bought it right there, but thanks to my quick thinking, skillful reaction,
The transdimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging.
The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
All right, there we go. Chapter 3 complete now. Barrier Core, playing as the Atlan, as they call it, or Titan. So next up, chapter 4. I just said we finished chapter 3, right? Not chapter 4. Anyway, we finished chapter 3. Chapter 4 is Sentinel Barracks, and should be a doozy. and what? There was no post results screen because we were the Atlan that entire chapter, so there were no secrets or anything like that to pick up. Set back to the main menu. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. This has been Doom, the Dark Ages. I am GrooveSim, playing on my PlayStation 5 and recording from the same PlayStation 5. And I'll be uploading this to YouTube in glorious 4K, I hope. That's what I'm expecting. All right. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you liked it. Hey, leave likes and comments. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a glorious day, evening, wherever you are. See you next time. Bye-bye.